What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, my people? How y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? No Filter Bros, you podcast coming from rainy Florida. It's raining again. We got a thunderstorm. Let me get a sound check. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a sound check. Renee, how I sound to you? Darius, how I sound to you? What's up? How y'all doing? You know what I mean? Let me get a sound check, real quick. What's going on, man? Got a nice juicy topic today, you know what I mean? What's up, Renee? Yeah? You know what I mean? What's up, Darius? I see you, my boy. I see you. You know what I mean? Loud and clear, loud and clear. That's how I like. Looks like I'm getting better behind the scenes with this stuff. You know? You know what I mean? It takes time to learn to tinker in to get the sound right and all that. And I still gotta do stuff behind the scenes, you know what I mean? That's why I got an intro, because there's a lot of stuff we still gotta do behind the scenes. My partner's gonna be about 20 minutes late from this time. He's at work, but the show must go on, you know what I mean? Thank you, Darius. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Renee. You know what I mean? Thank you, thank you. Y'all both get a Don DeMarco for that. You know what I mean? How that sound? How that sound? I might have to turn that lower. That came crazy loud on my end. You know what I mean? But I'm just checking up on you guys. How's y'all day going? You know what I mean? You ready for the game tonight, Darius? You know what I mean? You ready to lose game one? I'm ready to when my partner get in here, I'm ready to tell him that it ain't gonna be no sweep. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna lose this game. Well, I know what I kind of predicted that the Miami Heat was gonna win game two. I'm gonna stick with that. But I still got confidence. The high altitude, you know what I mean, it's gonna get to them a little bit. Your day's been busy. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm clear. I'm clear on your end. That's what count, Renee. What's up, Stinky Leg? I mean, what's going on, Stinky Leg, Broke Leg? You know what I mean? You still hopping around. You know what I mean? What's up, Darius? What's going on, brother? You got a busy day? Yeah, man. That's the life of a working man. You know what I mean? We always stay busy. We always stay busy. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to keep us occupied a bit until my partner come up in here. You know what I mean? I got some good news, and I'm going to need some advice from my people, because y'all my people. I'm just waiting for it to fill up. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for more of us to come up in here. You know what I mean? So I could just drop the bomb on y'all. You know how I do, Renee. You know what I'm saying? Are you just chillaxing? You off? You off today? You just chillaxing? I like that, yo. We chillaxing. I did a lot today. You know what I mean? Straighten up the crib a bit on my day off. Walk the dog. You know what I'm saying? Change the brakes on the car. Went to my mama house. You know what I mean? I had a pretty busy day. I got that I don't even know what to call it, man, but it's hard to get off. I done took two showers, and I got that car dirt on me. You know what I'm saying? From changing my brakes and all that. You know what I mean? And I gotta finish up tomorrow morning. It started raining on me, so I gotta finish up tomorrow morning. But that's like, I got probably like another 15 minutes worth of work, but I can't do it in the dark. So I'm gonna finish up, get up bright and early, and finish up my back breaks. My fronts are done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna do my back breaks in the morning. You know what I mean? And actually, it's just the back driver's side that I need to do. You know what I mean? Ah, you did OT? Okay, okay, okay. You know what I'm saying? You should order me some DoorDash then. You getting all that good money, Renee. You know what I'm saying? DoorDash something to the crib for your boy. Nah, I got food, man. I got plenty of food here. I'm just joking with you. I'm just joking with you, girl. You know what I mean? You getting that. I know what you doing. I know my home girl, Renee. I know exactly what you doing. You getting that vacation money up. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're doing, because you told me yesterday you going on vacation to Oklahoma, right? You know what I mean? Then you going to Texas, so that's why you getting that OT money. I got you. I understand. I understand. You know what I mean? You going solo, or you bringing the family with you? That's the question. You know what I mean? You going solo, or you bringing the fam? Or you could just be bringing the fam to Oklahoma and going solo to Texas. I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Just curious. You and your mom, okay, okay. You get a Don DeMarco. Y'all get a Don DeMarco for that. You know what I'm saying? For real, y'all get a Don DeMarco because we work so hard that sometimes we forget to go on vacations. You know what I mean? Oh shit, you really? Oh my god, man, you too old to be this your first time flying. You know what I mean? For real, you should have been got that off the bucket list. You know what I mean? You should have got that off the bucket list in your 30s, your early 30s at the latest. You know what I mean? But it's not that bad. It might get a little rocky up there. You know what I mean? With a little bit of turbulence at the most, but flying is the way, man. When you reach a certain altitude, sometimes your ears pop. But besides that, man, my solution to that is, Renee, if you got if you got cotton balls, like put cotton balls in your eye in your ears with a little bit of a peroxide, and that'll stop the whole ear popping thing. Because sometimes your ears pop up there. You know what I mean? Your first time flying for you both. Okay, yeah. Well, a lot of people got a fear of flying. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. You more likely. Real. There's another stat. You more likely to get in a car accident than an airplane crash. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that planes crash. You know what I mean? They double and triple check those things. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you a question, Renee. If you wanted to drive to if you wanted to drive to Oklahoma from where you are, how far would that be? Like, how many hours would that drive be? You know that off the top of your head? You know what I'm saying? Did you look that up? You know what I mean? That's gotta be at least a what, 10 to 12 hour drive, maybe less than that. I'm just guessing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering. You know what I mean? Let's see. Well, my boy Darius is in the building. What's up, man? I got another person on YouTube. How you doing, brother? You know what I mean? Let me see. The first flight I was on was traveling New Orleans. Did you go down there for Mardi Gras, Darius? You went to Mardi Gras, boy. You the man. You know what I mean? I went there. I went to Mardi Gras, dog. I went in the summer of. Oh no, actually, Mardi Gras is not in the summer. But I went. I believe it was '97 or '98. One of those years, I went to Mardi Gras. Had a blast, man. I actually I enjoyed eating all the Southern food and the Creole food out there. They got a strong Creole culture in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Strong out there. You know what I mean? Okay, okay, okay. 15 to 17 hours on a regular. If you got two drivers, yeah, it does cut in time. Definite, definite. Definite. Okay, okay. So that's like a shift and a half if you're working. You know what I mean? I definitely understand that. You know what I mean? My partner just texted me, said he's still doing some calculations at work, which is cool. You know what I mean? We still gonna rock out. You know how we do here. You know what I mean? But what's up, man? You know what I mean? What's the weather like out there? I'm letting you know right now. I might jump in and out because of the power went off earlier because of the thunderstorm. We got a thunderstorm that just came here like 7 o'clock. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, this is crazy. Right before the power. But I'm gonna try to work it through. If the internet goes out, I could still work it because I could go through my data on my phone and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I think we'll make it. I think we'll make it. You know what I mean? Hold on with some. Bluetooth disconnected. Yeah, I got to turn my Bluetooth off. It's going crazy here. You know what I mean? But what's up, man? What's the weather like in Georgia? Y'all raining out there too, or what's the weather like out there? Let me know. Let me know where you at, Daz. You in DC, right, brother? Or Maryland? You in the DMV, brother. What's the weather like out there? Is it hot out there? Because it's hot out here. Besides the rain, it's real hot out here, man. Like 90 something degrees. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me see. Let me get to these chats real quick. It's cool. I'm waiting on some rain to come through. We need. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, besides this 2 days of rain we had, Renee. Florida had a drought too. You know what I'm saying? The little river that we got around my house and shit, that shit is all the way down. You get what I'm saying? That shit is that shit. What's up, Kim? I see you, Lady K. What's up, girl? Well, I mean, I didn't see your chat; it just came up blank, but I see you. You know what I mean? Let me read these chats real quick. Then we gonna get into it. Hey Renee, you see? So she's on Facebook with you. You see? Kimberly's chat, or is it just me? Let me know because it just came up blank. If it's blank to you, just say blank. If you see something, just say what she wrote so I can write it out. You know what I mean? But oh, Darius lives in Ohio. Okay, you just spilling the beans. Maybe he ain't wanting it on social media. I tell you, hey man, Lady K, my homegirl, but don't commit a crime around her because she's snitching. You know what I'm saying? She's snitching on us. You know, for real. Oh, let me see what's up. No, I wasn't at Mardi Gras. It was a Shriners convention. Last time I went to New Orleans was on a bus trip, and there was still some cleanup from Katrina. Yeah, yeah, Katrina smashed them. When I went, it was way before Katrina, because I believe Katrina was like 2005, 2006, if I remember. It was in the 2000s. You know what I mean? So yeah, I went in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like 97. I think it was 97 or 98. I went to Mardi Gras with a bunch of college homies. You know what I'm saying? We all went out there and we had a blast. Got a hotel room. We was out there for 3 days and 3 nights. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's a minion dancing. Oh, okay, okay. I got you. I got you. Lady K says hi everyone. You know she got to show the love. You know what I mean? I got my partner in the chat. There you go, right there. If y'all don't know, you know what I mean. But you know he know how to get up, and you got the link in your messenger, brother. So you know what I mean. You come up whenever you ready. You know what I mean. Definite, definite. Yes, she. Says she the police. Yeah, yo. I don't even think she the police. She just a snitch, man. She be snitching quick, boy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we gotta give her a Don DeMarco for that. You know what I mean? Definite, definite, definite. You know what I mean? We all crack. It's all love here, man. I should have known he was from Ohio. Or he lived in Ohio. He like them bum ass Cleveland Browns. You know what I'm saying? Only people from Ohio like them motherfuckers. And they got the ugliest NFL colors on the planet. You know what I mean? They got the doodle brown color. They got the diarrhea colors. You know? All right, partner, I got you. I know, man. You don't gotta put it in the chat, brother. I know when you're gonna be here. We communicate regularly. You know what I mean? I ain't worried, man. I ain't worried. It's 8:20. You know what I mean? Going to Mardi Gras is on your bucket list. Why? You trying to earn some beads, Renee? Yeah, I'm calling you out. You trying to earn some beads? What you doing out there? You know what I mean? What you doing out there, girl? No, for real, for real. You know what I mean? Chest says for sure. Nah, Kim. You can't get out of it, man. We already designated you. You just snitch at the barbecue. You know what I mean? You know, like Rod and Chaz took the extra piece of chicken. You know what I mean? They ain't worried about nobody else. You know what I mean? Rod and Chaz took all the chicken. You know what I mean? They only left us the wing. You know what I mean? The little retarded joint. Yeah, yeah, no. Yeah. We know, Chaz. You know what I'm saying? Look. She even snitching his team out. You know what I mean? Let me put that up there so that people get the visual. You know what I mean? You know, you get a dog to walk over. You know what I mean? Definite. You know, we have fun here, man. That's why I said, yo, why females go to Mardi Gras, dog. You know what I mean? That's what Chad said. She got to show some booze to get some bees. Yeah, they be doing a whole. Let me tell you something. We can get into that later. I seen more than booze on Mardi Gras. Just put it like this. You know, so I'll just put it like that for y'all. You know what I mean? But yeah, Renee also said I like the culture. Yeah, they're very rich in culture out there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like it. It's a little too slow for me. Besides when like Mardi Gras is not there, or whatever. You know what I mean? And they have They had a ridiculous crime rate back then, but I wasn't worried about that because I don't know. I guess crime avoids me, but yeah, man, they culture is sick. I like their culture, you know what I mean? And you get to learn real black American history out there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love. That that was when I was in back then in 97, 98 when I went to Mardi Gras, that opened my eyes to a lot of things. That's one of the few things that I discovered that there's different black cultures within our culture. You know what I'm saying? I saw it in Atlanta too. But when I went there, I'm like, wow, they different from even the people from Atlanta, because I always thought most Southerners were like similar. You know what I'm saying? But nah, they different out there. You know what I mean? And they got a real deep accent. You gotta when you talk to somebody actually from New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really listen to them because if you just bullshit and listen to them, you ain't gonna understand the word they saying. You know what I mean? They got a deep Creole Southern accent, and that's a crazy combination. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think Renee accent is deep. Nah, it ain't got nothing on them boys down there. You know, them boys down there and them girls down there, boy, in Louisiana. Shoot. Then they be on, they love saying, back then they used to be like, whoa, they love saying whoa. Definitely, definitely. Hold on a sec. Let me take my shirt off. You know what I mean? Getting my flex on. I did a little workout, so I'm a little hot. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Don't start screaming in the chat now because I took my shirt off. I'm still leaving the camera off. You know what I mean? I'm working on my summer body. You know? I'm gonna give myself a Don DeMarco for that. Okay, Lady K, you bugged out, man. You go hitting us with the blank again. You know what I mean? Let me see what my homegirl Renee said. That's my little sister right there. That's what's not gonna happen. The tatas will not be exposed in public. Then you ain't gonna get no beads. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could buy beads out there too. You know what I'm saying? You could buy beads out there. You know what I mean? Let me see. My boy Chad said Louisiana got some sexy ass women out there. That accent. Oh, yeah, I ain't saying that last part, bro. But y'all can read it. You know what I'm saying? This is. I'm just gonna say he said that accent gives him a erection. We getting dirty this morning. You know what I mean? Chaz, what you on? Hey, y'all, you did that on Facebook Live, but I know YouTube got a little bit more restrictive restrictions. Renee is like, wow, did he really just say that? Look at Kim. Little Lady K, man, look at you. You know what I mean? Going along with it. She like, yeah, she's trying to entice you, Renee. You know? Better be careful. You know what I mean? Chad said, Renee, if you want some beads, you're gonna have to. Oh, I already did that. I think he said it again. Some breastises. He said breastises. You know what I mean? There he is. He said, my boy Derek said, I've been on Bourbon Street at night. The food is good in Yes, yes. The food is not good in New Orleans. It's immaculate. The food out there is immaculate. They definitely in top five of all the foods I had in the multiple states I've been in. They definitely in top five right now. For me, they might be top three, but I'm just trying to recall memory of all the blessed places I had food. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna not get them then? Yeah, yeah. But you don't. You said you going. You want to go out there. Don't mean you got to go out there for. That don't mean you don't got to go out there for Mardi Gras. You could just go out there and visit. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that was for me. Yeah, I had. Let me tell you something, Lady K. In '97, I'm just gonna tell you this one thing, and it's gonna make you laugh. I had hella beads. You know what I'm saying? I was running around here looking like a rapper where I had 100 gold chains, like Slick Rick back in the day with the beads, though. I had hella beads. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna disclose what I did because that what happens in New Orleans stays in New Orleans. You know what I mean? My comfort food is Bolden balls and dirty rice. Yeah, dirty rice is good. It's good. You know what I mean? I don't know what Bolden balls is, but you know. Y'all funny, man. I like the love. Thanks for the love, man. I appreciate it. Nah, I ain't taking it off, man. I ain't taking it off. But hey, that's for you, Lady K. Look at the screen real quick. Look at your screen. You know what I mean? Hit the cash app. You gotta pay me. You know what I mean? For me to go back to my gigolo days. You know what I mean? You gotta pay me for that. Hit the cash app, man. You know what I mean? Show us some love. You gotta pay the bills. You know what I mean? Definitely. There go my partner in crime. He
One
can
two,
sneak in on me. Go ahead, brother. Say it again.
1 2 1 2.
Yeah, you good. You loud and clear. You loud and clear, man. You know what I mean? I'm just having fun with the chat, before we get the festivities started. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Definitely, man. Let me see. Renee is laughing. Lady K laughing. Pronounce Boudin. Boudin. Okay, okay. I'm a Yankee. I'm a Northerner. We say tomato and tomato. You know what I mean? Don't you know what we mean? That's what matters. We say potato and potato. You know what we
Yeah.
mean? You know
I
what
do
I
not.
mean?
I do not care if she go to Fat Tuesday in New Orleans. If she ain't get no beads, and she don't show no titties, and that's the way that's going
Yo,
down.
nah, dog. At Mardi Gras, trust me, let me tell y'all something, man. The weirdest thing about Mardi Gras, it's I'm trying to say this without saying trying to be racist. It's mostly the white people that do that shit. That's the weird thing. There's black people doing it too, but if you want to get beads and you want to give away beads, them white college girls will show their tits in a minute. No, for real. It ain't no struggle. It ain't no begging. You know what I mean? You might be if you got the gift of gab, you can get them to do it for free. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yes, 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 Lady K. Yes, you gotta pay to play. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I go. You get a Don DeMarco for that. In fact, I'm gonna put the cash out for you. You know what I mean? If you put the
But it's
cash out, if you hit the cash out right now, Lady K, I turn the camera off with I turn the camera on with my shirt off. You know what I mean? You gotta pay to play here, man. Know what I mean? Yes, yes, you got me, big bro. Yes, yes, that's definitely, definitely, definitely. I appreciate all the love. Go ahead, Chaz, man. Rock out, man. Say what you got to
yeah.
say, bro.
I mean, the thing about it that if you go to Mardi Gras, you know what I'm saying. You gotta absorb the culture. The culture is a really sexy town. Louisiana is a very sexy town. I've been to Mardi Gras before. I've done things after Mardi Gras too, but that's another story. But what I'm saying is, it's a very sexy town, and if you feel the love in the air and the vibe in the air, okay, there may be some titties over there. You might not want to show your titties, but the vibe might hit you, and you just might want to flash them things. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing. Then people down there is having fun, and they live in what they've been grown to live. Even the funerals, like they have the caskets on the shoulders, and they be um playing the band music and walking and having fun because they don't even see death as an end of the fun. Death, you should still have fun when you're dying. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be on this planet no more. You ain't gotta go through the bullshit no more. So why not have a parade? That's a way to die. But it's a whole different vibe in New Orleans. I love that shit.
Yeah, I love it too. And we city boys, like I said, it's a totally different culture, and they rich in their culture. That's why I told y'all. That's what I said earlier before you came, Chaz. Like you could find out real black history from there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They go
Yep.
back to the 1700s everywhere. Everybody could tell you what happened back then and all that, which is dope.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Darius said, "Beware the pickpockets when going around." They put it like this: the pickpockets know who to touch and know who not to touch. When me and my homies was out there, man, they didn't fuck with us. Ain't nobody had a wallet missing or no shit like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think yeah, I guess you would. I would say put your wallet in your sock if you don't got ankle socks. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we didn't. I had my wallet in my back pocket. Well, knife ward is no joke, but everywhere you go, I could find a hood in Alaska that's no joke. Darius, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta go. You gotta know where to go. You know what I'm saying? To make sure you don't make the wrong turn. You know what I mean? For
Mm-hmm.
real. You know what I mean? Let's see. She said, "Oh yeah, Sheila's at work today, so you know I'm gonna be a little more raunchy since she at work. You know, what
The cat's away, the mice gonna
I
play.
mean? I'm gonna be she's at work today. Only way you gonna get in trouble, Lady K, if you know, she look at the replay or something. But it's not. I ain't doing nothing to be really in trouble. I don't know. I just gonna flip the camera on and off. You know what I mean? But the knife was no joke. Was oh yeah yeah Renee, yeah. I mean the front pocket is safe too, but a crook is a crook. They nice. It don't matter what pocket you put it in.
Hmm. Yep.
For real. You know, people be having jackets on and inside pocket and a crook get that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Go
For
right in
real.
there.
You know what I mean? A crook is a crook. You know what I mean? But how you doing today, my brother? We got another thunderstorm, man. It look like it slowed down a bit. So I'm just
Okay.
trying to
Don't
maintain
y'all need that
composure.
rain?
Hell yeah, 2 days. But
Okay.
but the thing about Florida is that it'll rain for like 20, 30 minutes or maybe an hour, and then it won't rain no more. You know what I mean? But we
Mm.
definitely need the rain. You know what I mean?
Hmm. I heard you was going through a drought down there.
Man, I think this is the first time it really rained this shit out here, bro. You know what I mean? Like
Really?
I'm talking about a good hard rain, not that drizzle bullshit that don't even get you wet when you outside. No, for real. This is like the first 2 times I can really remember it raining really hard and like the streets are getting a little bit flooded. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
we definitely need it. But it's hot, man. It's been 90 degrees every day, man. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I was
hey, that's
working.
Florida though. Yep, you're
Yeah.
not too far from the Tropic of Cancer, near the equator. So yeah, you're gonna get
Nah,
all that goddamn
it's
sun.
I'm more South Florida, so it's definitely the hottest part. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
up north, like Jacksonville and all that. That's up north. They really
Hmm.
got. They go through the seasons like New York. They got winter, spring, summer, fall. You know what I mean? Where I'm at, it's just basically summer and then more summer, and then it get cool for a week in February, and then it's back to summer. You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit sound good to me.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm just waiting for more people to come up in here. I see I got a couple of people on YouTube. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing? You know what I mean? Most of the majority's on Facebook Live. You know what I mean? But that's the love we getting, man. We getting love today. You
All
know what
right.
I mean? Getting
What
love,
up?
man. You know what I mean?
What, what up, Darius? What up, Kimberly? What up, Renee? Who else is here? Is that it? I'm looking.
Right now, that's who I see, and that's who's actually chatting. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But we actually got 8 people watching. I believe I see up there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. What's
More
up
than
to
that, but
everybody watching? How y'all doing?
you
Was
know
was
what I mean?
crackling?
We got
Welcome to the No Filter Brother Show. Mm-hmm.
6 on Facebook Live and 2 on YouTube Live. I see so far. You
That's
know what I
dope.
mean? Still early. You know what I mean? But we got a nice juicy topic. Hit the cash app. I know you see it up there, Lady K. Lady K, don't try to turn your head when you see the cash app emblem go up there. You know what I mean? I see you, girl. I mean, I feel you. Just try to turn your head like you ain't looking at your iPad or your phone. You know what I mean? Nah. You see it. Don't have me copy and paste it into the chat. You know? You know, it's all love here, man. It's all love. You know what I mean? Darius says, "What's up?" You know what I mean? Says, "Hey, Chaz," and then Renee, you know, "Hey, Chezzy." You know what I mean? I think she's trying to call you by your government. You know what I mean? But you know,
She when
she's
she calling me by the block name. Niggas on the
yeah,
block call
yeah.
me
That's
that.
the block. You know. But hey, you know what I mean? Oh nah. We don't do we gonna spy here. I'm gonna give you a Don DeMarco for spying. I'm spying. I'm gonna give myself that. No, what I mean? For real, you know what I mean? We spying, we know what it is, you know what I mean? Definitely. Let me know when you're ready to go. I know you gotta do stuff behind the scenes too, Chad. So let me know when
Nah,
you're ready to go.
I'm ready to rock. We can do it now.
Okay. My boy, a hostile tonight, man. He ready. You know why? Cause he ready for war. You know what I'm saying? He ready for war tonight.
Let's
You know
do
what
it.
I mean? But hold on one second. You know what I mean? Let me find the topic real quick. You know, it's a lot of stuff on here. Uh, there we go. There we go. The single mother epidemic. Is it good? or bad for society? What are your thoughts? Go ahead, brother. You got this first because I'm gonna set the internet on fire on what the fuck I say. You know what I'm
Um.
saying?
Okay. What is it? Is it good or bad? The single mother epidemic. Um. It's good and bad because all right. It's good that the single mother is bringing her mothering instinct to the forefront to take care of the business that the punk ass father didn't stay and do. You know what I'm saying? But it's bad because the single mother is losing her femininity at the same time because she's doing masculine shit that the father should be there doing for the kids instead of the mother doing all that shit. So it's good and it's bad, and my plane is landing.
Get a Don DeMarco for that, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I give you a Don DeMarco for that. You know what I mean? After I finish my monologue, we gonna go in the chat. You know what I mean? I'll put the link in the chat afterwards. You know what I mean? But yeah, I understand what you're saying. But uh, I got one little disagreement. I don't think fathers are leaving like that, at least in the black community. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are being put out or they just don't get along with their mothers, but nobody ever wants to mention that part. But the overall premises of what you're saying, I definitely understand. You know what I'm saying? I definitely understand. But like I said, back in, the Papa was the Rolling Stone generation. They those guys fucked it up for everybody. That's why we in a predicament. We still having residual effects from what the fuck they did. But us Generation X, man, and a couple of millennials, we turned that around. You know what I mean? At least this is why we are the most involved fathers in our kids' lives. We might not be with the mothers, but we still the most involved fathers in our kids' lives. You know what I'm saying? But yo, let me go ahead and move on real quick to this topic. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put the link in the chat real quick, and I'm gonna say my monologue at the same time. Let me post this link real quick before I forget. The link is in the chat. Lady K, uh, whoever's in the chat, let me know if you do not see the link. I can send it to you on the back channel. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all come on up. But go back to today's topic. It is the single mother epidemic. Is it good or bad for society? I think overall, you know what I'm saying, it's not a good thing because it's already been proven that kids in both parent households have a better likelihood to succeed. Not that single mothers are doing bad. Actually, if we go to statistics, they are doing pretty bad. But I just we just know that having both parents, it's a thank you, Lady K. It gives your kid an overall better chance and a better likelihood to succeed. Now I'm gonna give y'all some statistics because I'm the stat guy, Chaz. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad. These are real stats from the FBI. You know what I'm saying, for violent crimes, and these are stats combined with the Bureau of Justice and Statistics. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my people up here real quick. Who's that? Who's that? Yeah, let me get Renee up here so she can hear this. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my people in here before I run the stats by. You know what I mean? Uh, all right. So these stats come from the FBI. You know what I'm saying, for the criminal statistics and from the Bureau of Justice and Statistics on violent crimes. 80% of men in prison come from single mother households. 85% of murderers come from single mother households. 87% of armed robbers come from single mother households.
Mm.
82% of rapists come from single mother households.
Wow.
78% of children male suicides come from single mother households. 63% of female children suicides come from single mother households. 90% of homeless runaway kids come from single mother households.
Mm.
70% of high school dropouts come from single mother households. 71% of substance and adolescents substance abusers come from single mother households. 72% of juvenile murders come from single mother households. 86% of teenage births come from single mother households. 61% of females that'll never get married come from single mother households. 52% of single mothers that are below that are single mothers that are below the poverty line, and 90% of welfare recipients are single mothers. Those are real stats. You can look it up. I said it. I mean, y'all can't claim that y'all winning. These are facts. You know what I'm saying? Single mothers create degenerates of society. You know, and I don't want y'all to say this is black. Those are all single mothers. That's not black single mothers. You know what I'm saying? That's all single mothers from all races. Black, white, Chinese, Indian in the United States. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want y'all to think I'm picking on y'all, whatever, but these are real stats. You know what I'm saying? Period. But that's all I got to say. You know what I mean? And if a rebuttal, if y'all want to add to the topic, that's cool. And if y'all need me to run that by you one more time, I'll be glad because I got the paperwork right in front of me. Actually, that line was kind of long. It's like 2 pages. You know what I'm saying? But I'll land my plane on that, and then we'll go to who's up in here. We go to Renee first. What's up, girl? You know what I'm saying? What you think of the topic?
As a single mother, it's I think what Chad said is true about his whole monologue thing is true. And I'm gonna stop right there for a minute. I'll come back to me, okay?
Sure, no problem. Not at all, sweetie. No problem, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to my boy Darius, man. He wanted to drop something on this yesterday. So go ahead, Darius, man. The floor is yours, brother.
Okay. I can say my mom was a single mom. I was growing up, and I'm doing pretty good for myself now because my brother, he's on his own. My she's on her own. But there's been some success stories like being a single mom because I know I had a few female friends of mine that are single moms and still got their degrees to better themselves. But at the same time, it is kind of like what Chess says. They have to do everything by themselves, either with either family support, or they're gonna have to get like outside resources to help them out for for a while. And I can tell you numerous examples. Like I remember seeing years ago, I think it was on MTV. They had like a short reality show that lasted by a couple years called "I'm 16, I'm Pregnant." And I don't know if anybody remember that show, but they explored had like people like women being young girls being 16 and pregnant, what they have to do in their daily lives, and it's just like I wish they would have like, how can I say, have better choices. Because if you get pregnant, you got to have a game plan to get either with that child's father saying, hey, when this baby comes, here's the responsibilities. We got to probably work together on like child care, health insurance, getting the baby clothes, shoes, and everything else. But yeah, single mom is not easy, especially when they have to get up in the middle of the night every night, like 2, 3, sometimes 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to get the baby go back to sleep.
Brother Darius.
Yes, sir.
Um, I want you to hold that thought for a second. I want to interject before you go any further. Hold that thought. Don't lose it though. Um, 16-year-olds fucking are not thinking about that. They're not thinking about um they're not thinking about formula for the baby. They're not thinking about food for the baby or clothes for the baby or all that other stuff that comes in it. When you're 16-year-old, you're adolescents, when you fucking or you thinking about is fucking. That's it. You ain't thinking about much else. You thinking about getting that nut. Both of y'all. You ain't thinking about the
The
conclusion, the
conclusion.
end game. The end game. You're not thinking about when that baby comes to the world. Y'all don't even know if a baby's coming or not. You're just
You're just
worried about
worried about
y'all
y'all
coming.
coming.
So
So
I'm gonna
I'm
land
gonna
my
land
shit
my
right
shit
there.
right there. Hold that thought one more time. Most people, and this is not teenagers. Most people that have sex ain't really trying to have sex to make a baby. They just having it for the pleasure. So I agree with you, Chaz, 110%. Go ahead, Darius. The floor's still yours.
Okay, but that's the thing is, some of these these teenagers today, they're not making wise choices. And like my family, my grandma says, always think before you act. That's what like some of these majority of these teenage girls, they don't think, because the minute the child comes in the world, your life changes forever. Them days of like going to the party with your friends, or you know, thinking about being mischievous, or being doing what teenagers do. Them days are over because the child comes first. And and I remember like it was glory. I think it was on TV. They had like I'll never forget like watching Maury Povich. Yeah, I watched it, and they have an example of these teenage girls say, "Yeah, I want to get pregnant." I said, "Don't." I said, "You do not want that. Get your education. The kids will come back. It'll come." Because I'm the clear example. Another one is I have a cousin in Georgia. They did. I said the old school approach. They were dating since high school. They got married. I think I'd say 3, 4 years ago, and they just had their third child just a few months ago because they already had twin girls and that will be turning 3, I think, this year. So there's basically it's just like what Chess said. It's like good and bad, but in reality, majority like some of the women and people, the young couples, they got to think better. You got to be more wise and think about your future because the kids will be there, but think about your long term strategy about getting your education, getting the probably your first house or apartment, or probably further your education, get and be successful in life. And I'll land my plane right there.
Definitely, definitely. I appreciate your thoughts, brother. But what I just got a question for you, Darius. Do you think most single mothers come from teenagers?
Darius
Darius
makes
makes a
a
very,
very good
very good
point.
point.
You there, Darius?
That's a couple.
Uh oh. I
I
think I
say
lost
yes and yes and no.
you. That's not a yes and no. That's a straight up yes or no. I'm
No,
asking you a
no.
straight up question. Do you think most single mothers come from you think teenagers are having most of that's creating single motherhood, because that's not true. And my advice, and my a question to you would be, that was great advice you gave for adults and great monologue for teenagers. But what do you talk the adults that's becoming single mothers?
The young adults in their 20s that being single mother.
It doesn't matter. Adult's an adult. Technically, once you're 21, you're an adult. You know what I mean? And I could make a case for 18-year-olds to be an adult, consider adults too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna go there. So we'll go 21, because we can't continue to make excuses at the whole young dumb excuse. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got people that's 26 years old saying, "Oh, I was young and dumb." No, you wasn't. You was 26 years old. And I'm just using an example. You know what I mean? That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah. I see your
I
point.
see your point. Because it seems
But
like it's still.
when you're in your mid twenties, you're back on top of six.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree with you. And when you're in your 20s, you should have more common sense than you in your 30s. But we can't keep making excuses for people that are legal adults and still making the same mistakes over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we know to do it the proper way, we know there's a term for it. It's called marry before you carry. How can you bestow the highest honor on a man, which is bearing his kids, and not get the ring? That's crazy to me.
Yeah, and I think I seen a news stories, and this was Tennessee, maybe 5, 6 years ago on YouTube, and they interviewed this 60-year-old girl that just had her baby, and there was like her and her plan to get pregnant. My response was, what were they thinking?
They wasn't. That's the point. Kids is different. I'm talking about adults now, brother. You know what I'm saying? Kids is different. Kids don't think. When kids have sex, kids are having sex for pleasure and for fun. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? They not having sex to produce kids. I mean, some females may try to trap a dude and all that. That's why I said, that's why I teach boys that the biggest thing you're supposed to protect is your seed and your last name. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this: what do we tell adults that's still doing the same thing? Because it ain't. You only a kid once, and then you're an adult forever. You know what I'm saying? We can't sit here and say that most teenagers are creating are the ones that create the single mother epidemic, because that's not true. You know what I mean? We got people in their 30s and 20s that's part of the single mother joint. That's more than teenagers. You know what I
But
mean? So
partner,
what do we tell
but
an
part, but
adult
part,
that's doing that? Go ahead,
like,
go ahead, Chaz. Go ahead, Chaz. I'm listening.
wait, I'm getting mad reverb.
Yeah, that's what,
Okay, the thing about it is that okay, you're right. You cannot keep blaming society. You got to put all the blame on yourself because it's you who choose to do what you do. Like some of these women, if you choose to get with a motherfucker, bone this dude, and you know that this dude already got kids out there, and he's not taking care of his kid, but still you gonna give this nigga some pussy, and don't force this dude to wear a condom, or you don't take no contraception, and you have a baby. You can't really blame him because you know he got 1,000 kids out there already, but still you go give this man some pussy without him wearing a condom. That's on you. That's your stupidity. That's on you. And I land my plane right there.
yeah. I mean, that's cool. I mean, like we had that discussion before. Most men don't have kids, and so it seems like 20% of men smashing 80 to 90% of the women. You know what I mean? So it's like they know. It's just they don't care. I guess they only want those guys, and they wouldn't make that sacrifice for those attractive guys or men with high status or people with money or whatever. You know what I mean? But let me read what Kim said in the chat. She said, "Facts. Can you post a list in the group or inbox me?" Yeah, I got you. You ain't gotta worry about that, Lady K. Oh, can't hear Dash too much. Yeah, he like drifted out in the background a bit. But Lady K, you up next, sweetie. Let us know what's going on. How'd you feel on the topic?
Hello, hello. Okay, so at first I was like, is there an epidemic? But then when you start reading those stats, that took me to a whole nother place.
That's the only reason why. I don't mean to interrupt you, Lady K, but that's the only reason why I labeled it as an epidemic. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the meaning of epidemic, it's really based like on diseases and stuff like that. But you can intertwine it with this because it's happening too much. And I'm not just talking about the black community. I don't want people to think I'm jumping on black mothers. No, Puerto Ricans are doing it too. White people are doing it too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got the black people stats too. But I don't want to feel like I'm just picking on black women. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got the overall stats for the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So go ahead, Lady K. The floor is yours.
okay, so it really touched me when you were reading those stats to see all of those categories of people who have been affected by one parent household and mainly being raised by single mothers. And what hurt me is, where are the dads? And I know we post, different type of stuff in the group, funny stuff, serious stuff, but that's why there are times when I see posts and I post it and say, this is why fathers are needed, and women, when they say my choice, my body, I, of course, like you and Chaz both said, when people, you know, want to be intimate, they're just thinking about intimacy, thinking about sex. They're not thinking about the repercussions or what could happen after that, not just a child, but diseases and everything else. But more importantly, it's like, protect yourself, because you you know what, honestly, I don't even feel like I should say that, because no one's thinking about the repercussions of the seeds that's being planted, the seeds that's being harvested, and what society has to deal with these things. And I know there's a lot of negative, but there's also some positive, but the negative outweighs the positive. And I don't I'm I'm still just speechless right now.
Speechless right
So
now.
I'm gonna
So
chill
I'm gonna
now.
cheer. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, yes, there are some dope ass single mothers out there, but that's the minority. That's not the majority. You know what I'm saying? And people don't want to see this shit. You know what I mean? And actually, I looked up fucking single fathers, and they're doing better than married couples in raising their kids. They are they are raising producers of society, single fathers. You know what I'm saying? It's so few, so you can't do a percentage. When the percentage base is kind of skewed, but single fathers do a way better job than even married couples, which is
And
crazy.
that,
That
that's
yeah,
deep.
that's deep.
And like,
And
I
like
know
I
a
know a
handful
handful
of single
of
fathers.
single
And when
fathers,
I tell
and
you,
when I tell
they
you,
are really
they are
good at what
really
they
good.
do. That's how powerful men are.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My famous saying, Lady K. I say fathers keep females off the stripper poles and niggas out of prison. You know what I'm saying?
That's
For real.
true. That's
True.
true.
Because we are the disciplinarians. So you know what I mean? Ain't nothing. I'm sorry, y'all. Single mothers are dope.
Okay,
No,
I
okay,
see.
I see. Just mothers are dope.
I'm gonna just say
I'm gonna
what I
just
gotta
say what I got
say,
to say. Yeah, hold on,
and
hold on a
be
second.
done
Be
with
done with. Hold on a
that
second.
bull.
Uh, Mothers are dope. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? They have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? But fathers are the disciplinarian, and there's nothing that can touch a kid's heart harder than don't let me tell your daddy what you did. They gonna straighten up quick. There's nothing that a mother could do that could top just that alone. But go ahead, Chaz. Floor is yours.
All right. It's like I said, the mothers in turn, they kind of they lose that masculinity. They gain some masculinity, lose their femininity, because sometimes, like, it's usually the father's that's his job. to get into the kid's ass, just like my partner just explained that, when the kids is fucking up, wait till your father get home. He gonna bust your asshole wide open. Like in my household, like with my kids, you know what I'm saying? I did the ass tearing. So, the my ex-wife be like, yo, when your father come home, he'll fuck you up. And they be on some shit. Like even like when we split up, let me tell you how the effects that how I got down. You know what I'm saying? We were split up. I'm in Atlanta. My ex-wife is in southeastern Florida, and my kids was fucking up. And my ex-wife put me on the phone. She was like, "Would you say something to your kids?" And I said, "Put the phone on loudspeaker." And I was like, babies," and they was like, "Yes, Dad." I said, "Y'all want me to come down there and fuck y'all up?" No, y'all better straighten the fuck up, because I don't want to waste my time coming down there beating y'all asses and then coming back home, because that's not good. And they were straight for about a year after I said what I needed to say, because I had that authority as a man. Sometimes it's bad to be the ass kicker, but other times you need that ass kicker. You need that that punishment. You need the repercussions. The father is the repercussions in the family. And some mothers, they, because of all things that happened in their past, they don't want to do that to the kids. Where the fathers in the family, they're ready, like, okay, yeah, let's fuck them up because they ain't listening. Let's bust that ass. But
Yeah,
but
you have to show kids consequences for their action.
absolutely, absolutely, partner. And that's pretty much it. I mean, some mothers don't want to do it, but fathers is ready to. We are the ass kickers. Like us men in Generation X, we are ass kickers because we come from ass kickers. You know what I'm saying? I come from a stepfather that punched me in my chest. Boom, boom. Get right, boy. I ain't playing
Yeah,
with you.
yeah, my dad punched me in my chest plenty of times, bro. Caved my whole shit in. You ever got
You
punched
know,
in your chest so hard you can't breathe? Like
yeah.
that.
You be telling.
I thought that nigga put my chest. I thought he put one of my lungs through the back of my chest. You know what I'm talking? I'm like,
on the
God,
on the way to the floor. Or I'm like, big nigga, don't hit me no more. I'm sorry.
one sec. I had to post something in the chat real quick. I posted the thing for Quam to come up. Oh, he got it. He up here. Oh, he on point. He must have got it from the other one. What's up, Quam? What's going on, my brother? Good to have you here,
Shalom
man.
to the group, everybody. How y'all doing?
Yeah, definitely, man. We good. We just having talking to
What up,
having,
What up,
Playboy? What's
Playboy? What's
happening?
happening?
but
Hey,
yeah,
Quan.
I'm just
Hey, Shalom. How you doing?
Hey, Quam.
I'm gonna just be real with I'm gonna say the uncomfortable truth. I'm just gonna be real, and I don't know if this was an effect for all kids, so I'm just gonna speak for me. But no disrespect, as a boy, after like 13 years old, dude, my mom's ass whippers didn't hurt no more. You know what I'm saying? I might have cried for more of disappointing her if I did something wrong. But as for physical pain and shit, man, I could have took that shit all day, dude. And that's what I think these kids are experiencing. Like they not really, you know what I'm saying, getting hurt.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And your mother could try to make it hurt all she want, but when you get to a certain age and you got the brawlicness and the brawn on you, that shit don't even affect you no more. That's what fathers are needed for. To carry
Yeah.
that goddamn chest in.
No, here's another uncomfortable truth. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of mothers ain't gonna want to hear, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I think for the best success for your kids, I don't give a fuck about what the parents feel. I'm talking about for your kids. I always said from age 1 to about 10, 11, if y'all not together, the kids should stay with their mother. You know what I'm saying? From 11 to 18, they should be with the father. Period. And I think that'll create the best success for your kids. Period. Because after a certain age, the nurturing, you don't really need to nurture your kids no more. You know what I'm saying? And I agree, and I don't think that the father doesn't need to be there like every day in the early years too. You know what I'm saying? The father years are more critical during the teenage years. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my theory on that. Y'all could agree or disagree, but we gotta do something different because like Chaz put in the chat, numbers don't lie, yo. And y'all ain't winning.
Hot Rod, I have a little comment.
Yeah, go ahead,
Um,
brother. Speak freely, brother.
do you? I think I put in the chat, not the chat. I put in the group maybe a month ago now about how that. If you remember, you made that comment about that young boy got his dreads cut off in the barber shop because I
Yeah,
think he was acting bad in school.
yeah.
And you talking about like punishment? I think you have to be like that's just one way you have to be creative in order to get your punishment across. In order to get your point across,
See,
whooping
but
them is good.
hold on. Let's stay right here before you move on. On
But
that same post, let's stay right here before you move on because I know I'm gonna let you just hold that thought. On that same post, the guys was like, also the guys on that post was like, yeah, that's a good punishment. But you notice the women was calling it abuse, and that's the problem right there.
I do remember that.
There's the conflict of interest right there, and that's causes us not to get along. You know what I'm saying? Because one person want to raise the kid one way, and another parent wants to raise the kid another way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the women always think they know what's best for the kids, but they never actually think that the guy is thinking the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You
But
think
that's
that you think
because
that man don't know what's best for his son? That's crazy. Go ahead, Kwam. I hear you. And then we'll go back to you,
but
Darius.
yeah, I was gonna say I agree with you 100% because even especially when you're a stepdad, I mean, women gonna think you don't know what's best for. They gonna say their kids, and they gonna act like you don't know what's best for them because you're not the biological parent. So your role as a dad is limited. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all doing political parenting, and when the kids pick up on that, now it's easy for them to come in and manipulate the mother. They're
Yeah.
not gonna really try to manipulate you
because you know
because
you
you trying to
trying to
put
put
your
your
foot
foot
down.
down.
But
Yeah,
hey,
you
hey
get a
man,
drop back. That's
I'm
a
telling you
fact.
from experience.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking. I was a stepdad too. Let me tell you something. Females don't realize this, man. Being a stepdad is a thankless job, yo.
It
It
is.
is. It's a fucking thankless job, and they don't get appreciated enough. At the end of the day, whether you raise the kid right or it go all bad, you always get the fucking blame, dude. Know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And the thing about it is, most stepmothers, not all, they gonna come with restrictions. You can't hit their kid. You can't. You know what I'm saying? The
Yep.
kid damn near burnt the house down. They still like, yo, don't hit him. That's crazy.
That's an example of bad parenting.
Yeah, but you. That's what I'm saying is, but you can't do nothing to that kid because it's not yours. This is why the younger generation, the millennials and zennials, them cats ain't having it. They don't want baby
Mm-mm.
mothers. We the last generation that's dating baby mothers, bro.
That's
The
it.
millennials and zennials, they not having it because they see the shit that we went through. You know what I'm saying? So they
I
adjust. They like, oh,
understand, but
let me be the baby daddy.
if some heaven forbid something happen to their child and they get killed, then they'll be the one looking like, why didn't I do something better for my child? That I should have had the daughter. I need the father step up a little bit more. Then they'll be on the parent part.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. That's why I said it's a thankless job, and it's very dangerous too, because, like I said, kids feel that, and they start to manipulate both parents against each other. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
and God forbid if you got a stepdaughter, because all she got to say is, "Mommy, Rodney looked at me, not
Yep.
touched." You know what I'm saying? Not touched.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And all hell gonna break loose. and that could be a straight lie.
That's why.
That shit ain't fucking funny. I understand y'all laughing, but that shit ain't fucking funny. You know what I'm
Partner.
saying?
That's why I believe that in the Bible, in our Bible, in every Bible, a thankless job that everybody always overlook in the Jesus story is Joseph. I think that he's such a noble dude. You got to think back in the days, um, Mary popped up with a baby and Joseph didn't put it in her. You got to think about what all the people were saying, and Joseph still stuck by her. He still did what he had to do to raise Jesus. So that stepfather role is a hell of a role, brother. It surely is.
It's it's harder than even raising your own kids, especially if you got fucking restrictions, because that's going against your biology. Think about it like this, Chaz. If we were lions and we took over a pride and the mother had kids, those kids get killed or they get ostracized. They can't even be part of the pride no more. And the mothers go in heat right away. It's against our nature to do that. So we going against our own biology to help you raise your kids, and then you taking you giving us restriction, and you taking the main thing that fathers do, which is being the being a disciplinarian. You know what I'm saying? By saying, "Oh, you can't hit my kid," or "You can't punish my kid." My ex told me I couldn't even put her kid on punishment until she came home and discussed it. These are restrictions that men are going through. You know what I'm saying? So even if the kid did wrong, and I say I'm ready to lay down the law, I can't do it until she come home. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yet I gotta spend my money to feed him like he's mine. Where's the fairness? I gotta spend my money to clothe him like he's mine. Everything that I take everything that I give to him, I take out of my own kid's mouth, and they don't see that. So if I got $500 to go Christmas shopping for my kid, I gotta split that shit $250. That's crazy. Because you can't go Christmas shopping just for your kid. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Try that shit if you really can. Try that shit if you want to, and just buy your kid shit and come back with nothing for her kid.
I don't have the heart. Yo, I swear, partner, I do not have the heart to do that. I raised a stepchild. I couldn't just go into the store Christmas shopping, buy all my kids some shit.
Yeah, but that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is, even though you had the heart, every dime that you spent on her kid was a dime taken away from your kid. That's the point. Yes, you had a good heart, and that was a great thing you did. But reality is, every dime you spent on your stepkid, you know what I'm saying? I did it too. Every dime that we all spent on our stepkid was a dime we took away from our own kid. That's the reality. You don't have to like the way it sounds, but that's just the truth.
No doubt. I mean, we all for some things that we do, we always going to take a step. Well, people always going to push us a step back for the shit that we do. But you can't take it out your own nature, what's in your heart to do in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Your heart, they'll never steer you wrong, even though they're not gonna give you the authority to chastise them kids when they ain't around. You still got to do what's right. You still got to keep a roof over their head. You still got to keep food in the refrigerator. You still got to do what men do.
Yep, and I still whooped that ass. Yep, I sure did. I still whooped that ass. I don't give a fuck, dog. No, I got to the point where it was no choice. I don't care. So I told them all the time, I'm gonna tell my mama. I said, I'll beat your ass so bad before your mother get here, you won't be able to talk to your mother. You know what I'm saying?
And be ready to box the shit out of daddy too if he come over there talking
you
shit.
know what I mean? But it's just like, yo, it's a thankless job, bro. And you do all that. You could send your little stepdaughter or stepkid to college. just for them to say, "Yo, I'm looking for my daddy." You could try to, they could be getting married just to say, "Nah, you can't walk me down the aisle." Even though you raised them, I want my real daddy. It's a thankless job, yo.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They will never see you as their real parent, whether you like it or not. And a lot of mothers, single mothers that get into relationships, don't realize that. That's why I say they should appreciate their man so much more, dude. Because he sacrifices so much and getting so little in return. It's an unfair deal. Period.
And to be honest, like when me and my stepdaughter got into it a whole bunch of times, and the first time she mentioned her stepfather, I was like, okay. When the first time she mentioned her real father, when that dude was never around or never tried to be around, that was it. That was it. She used to call me dad, and after she said that shit and said that shit to her moms, I was like, yeah, you can call me Ches again. I'm not your father. We good. We good.
It hurt,
It
but you
hurts,
got to
but you
be
got
like
to be
that.
like that.
Yeah, you gotta be like that, man. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, man, because then the kids start ruling the house because they know that you're restricted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They know that there was you ain't my real daddy. My mama already said you can't do this, that, and the third. And that's the
Hey.
biggest thing. You know what? I wouldn't even have a problem. Check it out, Quam. I wouldn't even have a problem if the mother just told me that I can't hit the kid or punish the kid. And she just told me that. But to go back and tell your kid that shit too, that shit is dead wrong. You know what I'm saying? That shit is
Yep.
dead wrong, dude. You know what I mean?
But like I
But like
said,
I
when y'all
said,
got
when y'all
doing
got
that
doing that
political
political
parenting, it's a
parenting, it's
power
a power
struggle.
struggle.
The kids
The
pick
kids
up on
pick
that
up on
shit.
that shit.
Yeah,
They
they
ain't
know.
They
dumb
ain't
about
dumb
it.
They
about
can't
it.
have easy levels.
Listen, I know so many people that broke up because of their stepkids, bro. Not because their relationship ain't work out. It's because the stepkids manipulated both parents against each other. This is a
Yep.
common thing. You know what I mean? We giving kids too much power, man. I just don't understand how you want me to do all these things, still provide, still protect the little homie or a little girl. You know what I'm saying? But I have no authority. That's like that sounds like slavery to me.
All right,
All right,
partner.
partner.
Dig it.
Dig it.
That's
That's
abuse.
abuse.
The step
The step
this
this
the
the step
stepkids
kids
to go
to
through
go
that
through
shit
that
trying to
shit trying
break
to
up
break up
the step
the step
pops and the
pops.
moms in hopes that they um, that they can get the mom and the dad back together, and she achieve it. She break up the step pops from the mom, but the pops don't come back anyway. So what did you do that for? You just
You
fucked
just
up your
fucked up
own
your
life.
own life.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck what the reason is. You know what I'm saying? That's irrelevant to me. I don't give a fuck what the reason is, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just manipulation. And you're right. 9 times out of 10, they ain't getting back with the original father. You know what I mean? That's just some fantasy that they made up in their head. But honestly, when it comes to that, Chaz, what you said, I don't give a fuck what the reason is, bro. It's all a form of manipulation.
Well, my
What's up,
Well,
Lady
my
K?
stepson,
stepson, he in the
he in the
pen now.
pen now. He caught
He
about
caught
it.
a body.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And Quan
Yep.
could have been his best option to avoid that, bro.
And my
You know
And
what
ex,
I'm
my
saying?
ex in San Antonio
Hmm.
went through the
went
same
through the
shit with
same
her.
shit with her.
Two of her
Two of
boys
her
went to the
boys went to the
penitentiary.
penitentiary.
Yeah,
Same shit.
Same shit.
that's part of the stats that I read, Lady K. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like I said. Shout out to all the mothers that's doing it successfully, but it's definitely a whole lot more failures than success. Single mothers create degenerates to society, whether you
Numbers
like.
don't
Numbers don't
lie.
But
lie.
hot
You know what
rod,
I'm
you
saying?
got you got grandmothers down there in their 30s now, 30s, 40s.
40s.
Yo, what was that stat? Let me read that again, man. Hold on. I found that right there. 80%, 86% of single mothers create teen births, which means that their kids have an 86% more likelihood to have teen births, dog. That's crazy. That's a hell of a. You know how high 86% is, yo.
The numbers don't
Numbers
lie.
don't lie.
I'm just saying. You know how high 86%, bro.
At that
At
point, you
that
might
point,
as
you
well
might as
just say
well just say
100%.
100%.
Exactly.
Yep.
No, exactly. See, men, we realize that, but a lot of women will dwell on the what 14%. But the 14, but there's 14% of the parent. No, that's a failure rate. That's crazy. And I'm just like I said, man, yo, I don't make up the numbers. I just report them, dude. That's all.
Well, I remember seeing a Facebook post maybe 5 years ago now. One of my Facebook friends lived in Louisville, Kentucky, and I read her post. And she said, at 34 years old, I never thought I was going to be a grandmother. But I said, and I just read the post saying her daughter's going to have a child. And it kind of struck me a little bit because it said, because my former pastor, when I did a Sunday school about this, he said, but what about you got young grandmothers now? If you talk about old school parenting, now all of a sudden you got young grandmothers now in their 30s, in their 40s now.
Yeah.
And
And no disrespect, they not like our grandmothers, bro. They
no,
in, know what I mean? Like when I remember when my grandmother was young, dude, and she was much more mature than the grandmothers of today, dude. It's like they still trying to, I don't know, dot it up. I guess I don't know
Yeah,
what to
Yeah, they
call it.
making
they on
they on
TikTok
TikTok
half
half
Yeah, you get
naked
what I'm
now.
saying?
yeah,
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's crazy to me. But I'm gonna read this stat to you one real quick. What I just noticed, man. 78% of male boy suicide come from single mother household, and 63% of female little girl suicides come from single mother household. That's a
All right.
big difference between male and female, bro.
Let me
Let me
holler up
holler
real
up
quick,
real quick,
partner.
partner.
Go ahead, bro.
Um, I would
I
like to
would like to
say
say
that
that
single
single
mothers, I
mothers,
don't
I don't
want,
want
on
on
behalf of
behalf
both
of
of
both
us,
of us.
this is
This
not
is
your
not
fault
your fault
alone.
alone.
Y'all don't
Y'all don't
shoulder all
shoulder
this
all this
blame
blame
because some of them lame ass niggas that left y'all in the position that they left y'all in is their fault too for leaving. You know what I'm saying? It's not just your fault. It's their fault too. So I don't want y'all to think that me and my partner is coming down on y'all like bricks and shit like that. But in order for a breakup to happen, in order for a family to be broken up, somebody has to leave. Somebody left.
somebody left.
So who's leaving? Who's leaving the most? Let's get down to the dirt. Who's leaving the most, the male or the female? Because I got this stat right here that says 80% of women file for divorce. It's not the men that's leaving.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow.
So who's
Numbers
leaving the
don't
Numbers
most?
don't
lie.
lie.
You know what I'm saying? Who's leaving the most? That's what I'm saying. And
Hey,
you gotta think about it like this,
Rodney.
Chaz. Hold on one second, Renee. Think about it like this, Chaz. You know what I'm saying? Yes, some of us are us to blame, and yes, there are certain reasons. I agree with you 100%. But society, since feminism, is promoting that it's better for females to do it by themselves when it's not. And this is what we're trying to fix. It's not better to do battle by yourself. That's a lie. That's the point I'm making. And you know that you know women say that on a regular. I could be battle, I could do battle by myself. No. It's always better to have somebody there to help you. Even if y'all both doing bad, y'all still will be doing better than being alone. Go ahead, Renee, sweetie.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, girl. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
All right. In reference to the wives leaving and stuff, in my defense, he left. Okay, Chubby. He left long before I got the divorce.
I just procrastinated in getting the divorce. I kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. That's on that subject. And as far as
And
the
as far as the
stepdad,
step,
as far as the stepdads, my stepfather's in my life right now. He and my mom divorced, I guess, in my late teens. And he's still in my life. He raised me from the age of 9 into adulthood. And we still communicate. He done got a whole nother wife. My mom done married a whole nother man, and he's still my pops.
That's
And
dope. You know what I'm saying? That's dope, and I'm glad that you honor him. But like I said, you may be exception to the rule. Let me just say it like this: even if I took half of the 80% of women that file for divorce more than men, if I took half of that, listen to what I'm saying. For the worst of the worst, these are the abusers of the race, for like abuse and sexual assault. That's still 20% more than when men is leaving. And we know for a fact right now that 40% of marriages ain't abusive relationships. So I'm even giving y'all higher numbers, which is crazy. We're not leaving. Females leave us for whatever reason. Even like I said, even if it was the worst of the worst, these are the abusers. They still leave 20% more than men do. It's called irreconcilable distance. You don't even gotta have an excuse. A female can wake up and say, "I don't want to do this no more," even though she committed and filed for divorce, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I'm sorry. This is the world we live in, and then you wonder why marriage is at an all-time low because guys is tired of that shit, dude. Guys is tired of being fully committed in something, and then you can wake up because you're emotional, or maybe you had an argument, or just say, "Fuck it, I don't want to do this no more," or "I'm not happy." That's crazy to me, dude. Know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's crazy. And I could talk so much on this subject. When a child is conceived, men have no rights whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? If a man says, "I want to have this baby," and you say, "I don't," he has no say so. We got to stop making excuses, period, on both sides. Stop making excuses for these simp ass men, all these pookies and Ray Mays, and stop making excuses for these lame ass chicks. We got to call it. How the hell we going to fix a problem when people refuse to talk about the problem? That's crazy. You can't fix a problem without talking about it in truth.
A lot of
A
people
lot of
ain't
people
ready
ain't
for that
ready
truth.
for that truth.
Fuck being ready, dog. Our community is fucked up. You
Yeah,
better
yeah,
get
it
ready.
is.
You better get ready. Look what the government is doing, bro. You better get ready. Know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
it's
This is
a
the shit I'm saying,
it's a
dude.
new
It's a new
generation.
generation.
They ain't
They
even
ain't
worried
even
about what
worried
the
about
fuck
what
the
the
government is doing.
government is doing.
No, they
It's
worry.
us. It's
It's
us.
us.
This is what I'm
We
saying.
We
worry
worry
because we
because we
woke.
We
woke.
supposed to though. We the chiefs now. We the chiefs of the family, or about to be the chiefs of the family. It's up to us to make a better environment for our kids and grandkids.
I get
I
it.
And
get
most
it.
of us, even Generation X, are even scared to admit the fucking truth.
But
But
partner, you
partner,
can't
you
help
can't help
motherfuckers who
motherfuckers
don't
who
want to
don't
be
want to be
out.
out.
I don't care, but I don't need everybody, bro. You only
Okay,
need 10 to
okay.
15% of society to change the outlook of the world, bro.
You're
You're
You
absolutely
don't,
right.
absolutely
you
right.
don't need everybody. That's the point that I'm making. You know what I mean? But we can't even sit at the table right now with our counterparts, which are females, when they refuse to even talk on a subject, dog. How are we gonna talk in honesty and truth when nobody wants to admit the fucking truth?
Yeah, because we all know that females are creatures that have feelings. For the lack of a better word, I'll say feelings. And a lot of things that you want to bring to the forefront, like you said, Father, they ain't ready to talk about. Period.
You know what I'm saying? And then comes the shaming language. When they don't want to hear it, that's when they start degrading men. They start saying you're misogynistic. They start saying small dick energy. But they never said that you ain't telling the motherfucking truth.
Right.
Thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, we can't go nowhere until we're willing to do on both sides and tell the truth. I'm willing to hear if Lady K said, I got a group of women, be ready to sit at the table and we're gonna spill our beans on what the degenerate men are doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to hear that so we could go forward. But the minute I start saying some shit about the women, most of the responses is, but what about the men?
That's their defense, brother.
That's crazy.
That's their defense. It's deflection. It's always deflection.
No. We're focusing on you right now. I sat down at the table and I listened to everything you said about degenerate men.
Partner.
This is crazy.
Partner, you know every time I make a post on Facebook and the shit can be 105% correct about women, somebody's gonna come, one or two or three, or maybe the whole fucking post for the women. All of them come with the deflection. And the deflection is, what about the men? This ain't about the fucking men. I'm talking about the fucking women. Stop deflecting. Can you get off that deflection shit? Can we talk a little bit?
They can't.
Fuck.
They can't do it. And then they wonder why we are the way we are, dog. And then because men just adjust and adapt. You know what I'm saying? This is why we got the lowest birth rates going on right now. You know what I'm saying? This is why we got the lowest marriage rates right now. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know what I mean? We can't even be honest with each other to sit at the table. You know what I mean? They rather hear a fucking lie than an uncomfortable truth. This is the fucking world we live in, bro. And that's crazy to me, yo.
Too bad. The world can't be married to hot and cool chairs because it ain't. I'm not ready to fucking succeed the whole race thing. We don't fight. You know, after that we don't fight. Fuck that.
And it's the point is, dog, we could have blew this fucking podcast up pandering and lying, bro. We could have had 1,000 motherfuckers in. If I told a lie and made a lying subject that pandered to people all day, we could have had 1,000 motherfuckers in here. But because the lie goes further than the truth. But the minute you try to tell the truth, but I like it that way because we got real ones that's willing to make a change. That's the hardest thing for people to do is change. Because people are set in their fucking ways.
True. Can I?
It's all yours, Lady K. Go ahead and rock out.
So, where do you think would be a good place to start to have a conversation between the men and the women?
We got to get real women and men to say what they like and don't like. That's a good place to start. You know what I'm saying? And we got to sit down and listen to each other, not back and forth. None of this other shit.
No deflection.
Yeah, no deflection. You know what I'm saying? And then we could say, you know, we can't hear because we're talking in generalities here, Lady K. So even if we bring something up, we can't hear, well, that's not me. No, we're talking about the society in general, or women in general, or men in general. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
we
then
gotta sit down
also,
so we can fix the problem. So fuck us. We are fucking grown. So we can
yeah,
fix the problem and teach our kids, our our grandkids, our nieces and nephews, so they don't make the fucking same mistakes we did. Fuck us.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We 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 established already. We already lived our life. If I die tomorrow, I'll be mad because I could die happy, but I'll be mad too because I didn't fully fulfill my purpose, which is bringing people together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I live my life. I've been places people ain't never been. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I'll have happiness there, but I have a new purpose now. I have a new purpose since I reached 35 and better. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to fulfill that purpose, but I can only do it in truth. I can't do it in a lie.
And I
And I
respect that.
respect that.
And I
And I
also feel like
also
we as a people, we need to find the commonalities of the things that we agree on. Like you said, talk about what we like and the things that we agree on so we can at least find some type of common ground before we go into, all the negative because the negative is going to be there. But at least let's find something positive and then grow from there. Just to plant a seed.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And we got to start treating marriage like a real contract, like it's a business. Because all this emotional happiness shit ain't working. All these new rules ain't fucking working, dog. You know what I'm saying? You
Exactly.
signed that contract and you got a purpose. There's only two reasons to be leaving a marriage. And if you think of something, Lady K, Chaz, Quam, Renea, let me know. I might miss it. That's cheating and abuse. There's no other reason you should be leaving your marriage since you swore that oath to God. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that you're not happy. Marriage ain't about happiness. Happiness comes within. Your husband or wife can give you flowers and candy every motherfucking day and you can still be not happy. Especially if
Very
you got
true.
kids. At least stick the shit out for kids. This is my solution. If it's that bad, stick it out for the kids. Go get your ass a 4-bedroom house. You got a room. He got a room. Y'all got a together room, and the kid got a room. Work that shit the fuck out.
You you make your
you make your
happiness.
happiness.
Your mate
Your
can't
mate
make you
can't make you
happy.
happy.
If you are
If you are
unhappy
unhappy,
motherfucker, that's
motherfucker,
how you
that's
gonna
how you
be
gonna
when you
be
get
when you get
married.
married.
You make
You
your
make your
happiness.
happiness.
Because the statistics shows that the kids need both parents in order to be successful, whether y'all like it or not. The most success rate is with both parents. It's really with single fathers, but I'm not going to go there. It is so few of us. But to have a better success rate for your kids to be successful and not be degenerates of society, you need the mother and the father. Period. And the village. Let's just be real. You need the village too. But we can't even begin to start when men and women cannot even sit at the table with each other because they got so much animosity for each other. We can't. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the bottom line. I don't know where the hate came from, and I really don't give a fuck, honestly. I'm trying to find a solution to the problem, and I'm giving out solutions. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said we need to come. If Lady K had a group of women that's willing to be married, that want to do stuff the right fucking way, sit at the table with men and say, hey, these are the things men done to us in the past that we don't like, and we can do the same. And you got to change some of these fucking laws because it's not fucking funny that a female could fucking lie on you and accuse you of rape and you go to jail. It's not fucking funny that a man can lose half his fucking money just because you change your mind in a marriage. It's not fucking funny that a man can lose custody of his fucking kids because of a divorce. These things are not fucking funny. But the world and females that do this shit run around here fucking laughing like it's fucking funny. It's not fucking funny that a man got to give up his money, half his check, 90% of his check, because of fucking child support and alimony. It's not fucking funny.
And it's not fucking fair.
Exactly. And until y'all willing to give some of that shit up, that power that y'all got, you know what I'm saying? We can't even sit at the fucking table. You know what I'm saying? Until y'all start addressing, because let's just be real. I'm almost a historian. I study history. When it was time for y'all to vote, y'all didn't motherfucking fight. We gave it to y'all. When it was time for y'all to want to have the rights to work, y'all ain't fucking fight. Y'all wasn't out there with guns and sticks and rocks and getting hosed. We gave it to y'all, men as a society. Y'all didn't fight for none of y'all rights like that. But y'all are abusing it now to the extreme, to the point where women can lie on a man and a man can fucking go to jail and lose his life. That's crazy. Just because you changed your mind or it was a one night stand and you regret it. That's fucking crazy. And until y'all ready to give up some of that power, what happened?
That's why I said they need to going to the NBA, the NFL, to hear this conversation.
Fuck them. They not us. They live a different reality. I never include athletes, movie stars, and entertainers in our conversation. Because they on some fucking Epstein shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't live the same life we live. You know what I'm saying? Let them live in their own fucking world, dog. We the movers and shakers of this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And until women are willing to give up some of that power, which I named, and that's just a few, I got more. We can't sit at the table with honesty, period. Go ahead, Lady K. I know you got something to say, sweetie. Oh, I thought I saw unmute on mic. My bad. I thought I saw unmute on mic. But it's just little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Period. Just little stuff like that.
They say that the truth will set you free. And what we talk about right here on our show, on our podcast, is the steps to freedom. I mean, if the power is relinquished just a little bit, just get up off of that reign just a little bit. I think that all of these troubles that we talk about amongst each other can be abridged. The gap can be abridged and change shit.
Yeah.
Because the way it is going right now, it's shitty.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
And then women wonder why men don't approach them and ain't talking to them like that. I mean, come on, they got apps with NDAs, dog. Now, because it's so bad. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's a law right now in my state of Florida. Right now, as we speak, they just passed it, I think, in January, that if a female is drunk, she can't consent to sex. Whether she says yes, it's cool or not, it's automatic rape. That's crazy.
And that's when the fit of passion happens sometimes. Both motherfuckers is drunk.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? She can wake up and
so you can go to jail. Because both of y'all drunk.
No.
And both of y'all want to fuck.
You could be drunk all you want. It ain't no law for you. You could be drunk all you want. If she's drunk, she doesn't. They said she's not in her right mind to consent to sex. But if the male's drunk, oh, it don't matter. She could ride you all night, nigga.
Well, I know how the rules is. Come on. Suppose, all right. We both get drunk. And I didn't consent to sex. Cesare did not consent to sex and she jumps on my hard dick. I don't give a fuck if it's harder than motherfucking arithmetic. She jumps on the hard dick, and I get up in the morning and be like, "Did you have sex with me?" "Yes, I did. Your dick was hard, so I jumped in." "I didn't want to have sex with you." And you
No,
go to the cops.
nothing
I'm
happened.
6'3", 230 pounds. You know how much they'll laugh my ass up out of there?
No, nothing will happen.
Bullshit.
Nothing will happen. Check it out, Chaz. I mean, it's just I can name more. We got people that's raising kids that's not there, and everybody says get a DNA test. You know how long a DNA test results take to come back? Take a guess. Anybody?
2 days.
No, no, no. DNA tests take 8 on the low end, 8 weeks on the low end to 14 weeks to come back. So you could be paying child support for those 8 to 14 weeks because they put you on child support anyway. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that you're not paying child support. This is a real rule. You know what I'm saying? You will be paying child support until those results come back. And even then, they said that you signed a judge can still make you responsible for that kid, especially if you signed that birth certificate. Whether the kid is yours or not. That's crazy. It's not fucking funny. And you wonder why we in the state we in. That's all I gotta say, man. Like I said, you know what I mean? I got some good dudes. I got some good women who's willing to sit at the table and we could change the world. But until y'all start doing better, women as a society as a whole, and we'll start relinquishing that power, Kwame, it ain't gonna happen, brother. It's just wishful thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, man. I mean, y'all back 1,000. As far as the common ground,
self accountability and renewing of the mind. Because you gotta look at the society we in, man. I mean, it's geared towards favoritism to the women. It's like it caters to the women.
You have to
You
get
know
you a
why?
woman that's outside of this.
They got a
They got a mindset outside of this society.
You know why?
That's why you
go ahead.
go ahead.
It caters to the women because women are 80% of the consumer base. Women spend way more money than men. Men spend their money logically. Women spend their money impulsively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
80% or 3/4 of the debt, whichever way you want to use it. This is why, like I said before, like I said yesterday, this is why you see stupid ass male Gillette commercials that's a razor for men and they showing women when they demographic is mainly men. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, they easier to manipulate. Like kids. Why you think the trans community, I'm gonna say it, is going after our kids? Because kids are easier to manipulate. And like I said, and they don't want to do it. So that's fine. But don't get mad when you don't get results because see before they was tricking men. You know what I'm saying? Because women, most women derive happiness from children and family. You know what I'm saying? Most men derive happiness from success and having a good job and gaining status. You know what I'm saying? But men caught on when men stop popping babies and making mistakes like that and popping babies in them because they still consider having a family. It's not man. Notice if you look in the dictionary, it's not man, woman, and children no more. It's just women and children. So men now have smartened up. Okay, we gonna stop having babies with these chicks, and then they gonna really fucking feel it because the stats is out. You know what I'm saying? They said by 2030, 54% of women gonna be single. And that's all women in the United States. And
I don't even
childless
think
too.
the United States is gonna last that long.
Yeah, I mean, it may not last that long, but I'm saying, and guess what? Families build communities. You know what I'm saying? When we was the strongest as black people, we have families, mothers, fathers, and children and community. You Now look, we can't even fucking. We don't even have a village no more, dog. Most motherfuckers go outside and don't even talk to their fucking neighbor, bro. That's crazy. When I grew up on Cedar Ave back in the 80s and 90s, we knew everybody in every building. You know what I'm saying? Now people got houses living a little bit of better life. You don't even know your neighbor. You might wave, but you probably forgot that nigga name. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is the world we live in. You know what I mean? That's why people be joking when I say send the meteor. You know what I'm saying? When I be like send the meteor, I'm ready, bro, because this is bullshit. You know what I mean? This is the bullshit we going through, dog. And every empire falls so, like Quam said, just like Rome fell, we next. You know what I'm saying? We next. And ain't no empire last that long. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Quam.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, it's in the scriptures, man. I mean, man, when this US dollar crashes, man, I'm telling you, like it's these it's gonna be a lot of niggas ain't gonna know what to do, but a lot of these women
But a
really
lot
ain't
of
gonna
these
know what to
women
do.
really ain't gonna know what to do.
They're gonna be fucked. Let me tell you why they're gonna be fucked. Because you need men to protect women from bad men. See what I'm saying? So when it really go down, and when it's that last bottle of water on the counter, and it's two men and a woman fighting for it, that girl don't got no chance for that bottle of water for survival.
Mm-mm.
Hate to say it, that's just the way it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That's just, and
True
maybe
that.
that'll help get them in line. I want to see where's the feminists at. That's good. You know what I mean? Where feminism gonna be when that happens? Where was Where was feminism? You know, all them feminists set the fuck up during the coronavirus. You notice that, Quan? During that spurt when shit was on lockdown, they shut the
Good,
fuck up. They needed
because they
men
didn't
Because
then.
know
they
what the
didn't know
hell they
what the
was
hell they
gonna
was
do.
gonna
You know
do.
what I'm
They was
saying?
They
looking
was
for a
looking for a
hero.
hero.
Yep. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Maybe it'll take something like that to get them back in line and understand that you need men just to survive. You know what I mean?
I was telling my
Brother
two
that two
females that's
females that's
Facebook friends of mine. They was pro monogamous, right? I don't know if y'all can hear me. My phone going in and out,
You
but
good, brother.
they was pro
We hear you loud and
they
clear.
was
You
was
good.
pro
monogamous, and now they see what's going on. It's like they down with polygyny now because they see what's going on.
I agree, brother. I agree. But like I said, and that's the thing, this fucking cancel culture, this emasculating of men, this fake ass toxic masculinity which doesn't exist. All these are fucked up things that they're doing because guess what? You're gonna need that masculine man to protect you from a bad man. You know what I mean? Shit, y'all can't even make it against the animals. You know what I'm saying? If shit get the fan and bears and tigers start roaming the streets again, you're gonna need a man to protect you. You know what I'm
That's why
saying?
like
That's why,
For
like, you see
real.
the
you see the
passport
passport
bros,
bros,
man.
man.
They in
They
other
in other
countries with
countries with
women
women
that's
that's
that have a
that have
whole
a whole
different
different
mindset.
mindset.
Ain't no
Ain't
But
no
women
women
liberation over
liberation
there.
over there.
yeah, but I'm trying to say this the right way because them dudes is other dudes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna knock what they doing because I think they truly looking for femininity and a more traditional type woman. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe I have to go all the way over there for that. And I think I've proven that already with my wife and shit. But I'm trying to say this the correct way. I mean, to each his own and all that. But I just don't get with just like people that date outside their race. You don't have to degrade your own race of women. You know what I'm saying? At the same
Yeah,
time,
I
Yeah, I
understand what you're
understand what
saying.
you're saying.
you see what I'm saying? And that's the
Yeah,
part I don't like. And a lot of times them niggas be lying, bro, because they talk. Some of them are married and have businesses over there, and I respect them. But a lot of them dudes just be going over there just to smash chicks because it's easier. Let's just. I mean, you know what? I get on the women too, but I get on the men just the same. A lot of them niggas be lying, saying they going over there for wives and people to cook, but none of them niggas is married yet. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. Now I
Yeah.
respect the ones that's married and shit, and the ones that's married, they doing it right because they not even thinking about coming back. They like, yo, nah, dog, I can't expose my wife to American culture because she's gonna want to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about that is that you know what I mean? I do appreciate that part of it, but yeah, it's like it's funny how people from first world countries like us, Paris, Europe, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Places like that, Australia, they all going to these like third world other countries to find feminine women. But you notice that it ain't no man going to none of these other countries, including Canada and United States, to get a wife. That's
Unless they
how
trying to get
bad
that
it
green
is,
card.
bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad it is, bro. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Man, but them dudes, like I said, them I think this is just my this is just my theory. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's 100% true. I just think them dudes failed over here, not like success wise, but women wise. They failed over here a couple of times and just gave up and said, fuck it, you know, I'm a well established dude. I'll just go overseas and find me a wife. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not willing to go that far for a woman yet. Even if I wasn't married, I still wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? It's just you gotta find that needle in a haystack, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still love
Yeah,
my
I
sisters.
still love my sisters.
Yeah.
I still just need two or
I still
three
just need two or three
that's ready to change their
ready to
mindset
change their mindset
and
Yeah,
white
and
folks back their
get these white folks
liberation.
back their liberation.
yeah. And you'll build a stronger community with them too. You know what I'm saying? But like I
Yeah.
said, I just like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna knock the passport, bro. There's some good, just like everything, you know, just like black men is good and bad in us too. You know what I'm saying? It's just that
Yeah.
I'm not willing to go overseas and sell out my sisters like that yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's that bad. You know what I mean? Like I said, it might be a needle in a haystack, but I don't think it's that bad. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Plus, I'm not willing to adopt overseas culture yet. You know what I'm saying? For real, I think our culture is the best culture in the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? Our culture influences the world, and I'm not willing to sacrifice that for them. You know what I mean? Because there's plenty of good sisters out here and plenty of good brothers out here that want to do it right. It's just that seems like we just all have a hard time finding each other. You know what I'm saying? It's because we all spread out. But you know, hopefully the internet will help with that. You know what I mean? Sure. But yo, anybody else want to talk on the topic? Lady K, you unmute your mic.
Well,
Talk to me,
I
beautiful.
do
Go.
want to say that the internet helped me find you guys.
That's dope. You know what I mean? That's dope. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean the internet, you know, has its dope purposes, but it has its flaws too, just like everything else. You know what I mean? But
That's true.
we need you to be a female ambassador. You know what I'm saying? Not just you, but all the ladies that rock with us and have similar beliefs. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we don't have to
Absolutely.
agree 100% on everything, but we gotta have a common ground and we gotta get our people. I'm not. I don't want. I rather have. I rather have 20 or 30 strong, loyal soldiers, male and female, than have 1,000 fake soldiers. Because I know my 20 or 30 loyal soldiers gonna take out that 1,000 anytime. You know what I'm saying? Period. So,
Absolutely. Just
Absolutely,
like
just like
300.
300.
You know?
You know?
there you go. That's a great analogy. Just like 300.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I could make noise with my little crew. You know what I mean? And I'm doing it. Yo, but hey family, I got a question to ask my family since y'all all family here, man. I wrote 2 books in 2 weeks. It's kids' books though. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit, somebody, I think it was Wayne. I posted some shit in the Facebook group that we have, Lady K, about the how they was talking about having sex with the kindergarten books and all that, where the pastor went off on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yes,
I
So
saw
I
I
that.
saw that.
I wrote 2 kid books in the past 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
I
that's
want to know,
beautiful.
and I got plenty more in my. I did it on Google Docs and shit. But I want to know, how do I go about getting a book published, like on Amazon and stuff like that. But I want to. I want to talk to my boy Chaz. I want to talk to his daughter because I want her to draw some pictures about the book. That, like, I have certain pictures on certain pages and the words underneath. It's a kid's book. You know what I'm saying? But I got a kid. I figure the demographic of kids I'll be hitting up is like 5 to 10, 11. You know what I'm saying? This way they kid. Um, it's
You need an
You need an
illustrator.
illustrator.
yeah. I need somebody that's gonna draw the pictures that
I
I
get at
I
her.
get at her.
had. You know what I'm saying? And I want to know how to publish it because I see a lot of people publishing books on Amazon and shit like that. So I need help with that part too. That I want to do.
Amazon
You
Amazon
know what I mean? I gotta
actually has
actually
its
has its
own
own
publishing
publishing
thing
thing
who?
where you can
where you can
submit your
submit your
books and they
books
will
and
put
they will
them in
put
the
them in the
Kindle.
Kindle.
Okay, that's good too. But I want to get the pictures illustrated and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to find. I want to talk to. I'm trying to keep. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it in the family, man. If I gotta pay her, I gotta pay her. You know what I'm saying? And I want to for each scenario that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I want to,
And
affect the kids that way too. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a kid's book. It's gonna be where the parents could read it at them around 5, and then they could read it to themselves around 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Mm.
But it's a kid's book. It's not that long. I got 2 done already. One of my good friends who's not here today, know what I'm saying, read 2 of them and loved it. Know what I'm saying? I think I might shoot a text to Chaz on a copy and paste on Messenger on that if he's interested in reading one of the books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you,
yes,
partner.
yes.
And I just want to know how to get it published. I need an illustrator. That's what you said, Chaz. The proper
Yes.
sheet. You know what I'm saying? And I want to get it published because I guess them tangerines got my brain going. You know what I'm saying? And I got 3 more on the way. It's gonna be a series of books. You know what I'm
So,
Wait,
saying?
Warren.
Wow.
Also,
Also,
I know
I
some
know some
authors
authors
that's on my
that's on my
friends list.
friends list. I'll reach out
To a couple
to
of
a
them
couple of
and
them and
see
see
and see what
and
I
see
can
what I
find
can
out
find
for
out
you.
for you.
Okay. You want to know the name of it?
I'm actually
I'm actually
driving, but this
driving
is
and this
enough
kind
work,
of work,
so you can
so you can
inbox me the
inbox me the
information.
information.
Okay. I can tell you the name of. I could tell you the name right now though.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
It's gonna drive you crazy. It's about my dog and my sister dog. It's the Adventures of Lala and Zoe. And
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
dope.
dope.
I was gonna ask Lady K, what's her dog's name? Because I want to put her
Louis.
Louis.
Louis. Gotcha. Hold on one second. You know what I mean? Louis. I got.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
so
so
cool.
cool.
I'm trying to chill.
Yeah, it's
You
Yeah,
running.
it's
know
running.
what I'm saying?
Look up.
Look up.
Gotcha. Hey, can you spell that for me? I want to get so you know it's your dog. How you spell Louis?
Louie.
Louie.
I-E. Okay. That's good. Gotcha. I'm gonna add Louis in the next one. He gonna be a special guest. I'll go
That
to
is
your
so
That is so
page.
cool.
cool.
What I
And
want.
And
What I
also,
go.
ingredients, if you want to get
if you
readers
want to get
too, just
readers
let me
too,
know.
just let me know.
What happened? I'm sorry. Say it again. Say it again. Lady K.
So just let me
So just
know.
let me know.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go look at your page real quick and because like I said, I got a vision. I need to have the vision of your dog to be illustrated the proper way, and I want it to look as close to your dog as possible, if you don't mind. So I'll be looking at that too. You know what I mean? But I
Oh,
appreciate.
that's
Oh, that's
not a
not a
problem.
problem.
Yeah.
I can
I can
also
also
inbox
inbox
you
you
a
a
little
little
picture of
picture of
Louis.
Yeah,
Louis.
that'll even be better. You know what I'm saying? That'll be better. You know what I mean? And I add her in my next story that I'm doing.
Well,
Like I
Lady
said,
K,
go ahead.
Your dog Louie's
dog
gonna be a
Louie's gonna be a
celebrity.
celebrity.
Hey, my
Okay.
dog Lala's gonna be a celebrity too if everything go right. You know what I'm saying? But I just figure I could help out on that, and maybe it blow up, maybe it won't. But I gotta try something. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Exactly.
And I blame that. You know, I think ever since I stopped smoking and eating right, my brain been clicking like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the
That's
kids' book is
That's
beautiful.
beautiful.
the kids' book. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it since it's a kid book. It's not gonna go over 5 to 7 chapters. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it in that range. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to make a 200, 300 page kids book. You get what I'm saying? For real. You know what I mean? But yeah, just let me know, family. That's what I need. I need to find out how to publish a book. You know what I mean? You could do that. Hey, I got two completed already, so I'm ready to go on that end. I'm gonna
Okay.
holler at Chaz's daughter. I'm gonna have him holler at his daughter. Hopefully, he could do it this weekend to get the illustrations to match the book on
She's
certain.
She's
amazing.
amazing.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna shoot her two pictures. Actually, I'm just gonna be three. I'll have the third one done probably by Sunday. So I'll have Louis in there too. You know what I'm saying? So to have the illustrations of what they're doing. You know what I mean? Just to match the words. You know what I mean on the page or whatever. And then I can hopefully do what Renee said. I believe what you said about the Kindle. You know what I mean? They could publish it to Kindle or whatever. You know what I mean? Once I have
Yeah,
the
Amazon has
Amazon
a
has a
thing where you
thing
can
where you can
um,
um,
publish your
publish your
books through
books through
them,
them,
and they'll be
and they'll
on
be on
Kindle
Kindle
app and
app and
stuff like
stuff
that.
like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up
That's
too.
dope.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? So I need my help. I need my family help with that. Anybody that can find out as much information as possible to make the process easier.
Um,
Money ain't a problem on that. You know what I'm saying? If I
I'll
gotta
holler
I'll
at
start
holler at
you.
over.
you.
Go ahead.
Give me
Give me
time
time
tomorrow, and I'll
tomorrow,
tell
and I'll
you
tell you
exactly how to
exactly how
do
to
it or
do
where
it
to
or where
go
to
to
go
do it.
to do it.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You know what I mean? I hit, I hook you up on I hit you up on a messenger. You know how we
All
do,
right.
Renee. All right. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
just, you know what I mean? I'll have the third part. You know, what I mean, I've been banging them out. Well, I have a lot of ideas, so I'll have the third book done
All right.
Sunday. Right. Start on the fourth book. I'm gonna make it a bunch of different adventures for the doggies. You know what I'm saying?
All
Somebody
right.
said,
All right.
you know what I mean? Oh, that's Chaz. Chaz said. But I would, like I said, I want to get it published and get the artistry going, and hand that all. I want all that stuff done so I could just make it simple for Amazon. You know what I mean? Have all the illustrations and all that shit done. You know what I mean? I got the drafts. I'm ready to go. You know what I mean?
I'll look.
I'll look.
I'll look
I'll
at
look at
other
other
publishing
publishing
companies
companies
too.
too,
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm willing to pay.
like
Money ain't really
Penguin
no
and
issue
stuff.
on that. You know what I mean? I got my uncle said he's willing to back me 100% if I need, but I'm all right right now. You know what I'm saying? So if I could get that going, you know what I mean? That'll be dope for all of us. No, and ain't no cats allowed. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, if you got a cat, let me know. You know what I mean? I just thought of another idea now.
I have
I have
two.
two.
You got two cats? Okay.
I'm not a
What's,
I'm not a
dog
dog
person.
person.
okay. What's your cat name, yo?
Figaro and
Figaro and
Mozart.
Mozart.
Okay.
Don't ask me
Don't ask me
why.
why.
Just roll
Just
with it.
roll with it.
Nah, that's all good. I just talking about it. I got another idea where I can integrate cats into the to one of the stories. You know what I'm saying? That you gonna come later though. We gonna talk about that. That's not gonna be till like the fourth or fifth book. You know what I'm saying? If that. You know? But yo, I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, hey, Darius, where you at, brother? Darius. You know what?
Yes,
Somebody
sir.
please tell me the score of the game.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm
Rob,
here.
Rob,
Rob,
what you
Rob,
doing?
what you doing?
What's the score of the game, brother?
84-63
84-63
Denver.
Denver.
Oh, oh, Chaz was right. They getting blown. That's
I
21
told
point
you it was
lead.
going to
Job,
happen.
job.
That's that Mile
That's the
High.
Joker.
Denver gonna bring
Denver
out the
gonna bring
broom.
out the broom.
Oh nah, it ain't getting
That's
swept.
Joker. What I
Damn,
told you,
Denver
Rodney?
gonna bring it out the
You need to
broom.
start listening to yourself.
Mops, mops.
Hey,
It's a
man, I'm
wrap.
telling you,
It's a
what Jimmy
wrap.
Butler is doing is special, bro. But yo,
Is Joker because he didn't get MVP or the league? He swept the Lakers. He gonna sweep the Heat.
oh man, I can't argue with y'all after the game one. But God, what I said, Darius, in the beginning, I said I predict that the Miami Heat is gonna win game two. You know what I'm saying?
That's Sunday night.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
Nah.
Damn,
No,
that's
no,
Sunday.
I
Hold on, it's going three games in, 3 days in between now because it's the finals.
yeah,
Holy
game
shit,
two
it's
will be
Sunday.
Sunday.
That's crazy. They trying to stretch the NBA season out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah.
If it reaches there, that's on Father's Day.
The Joker is the juggernaut, and the rest of
that's the
them
real.
are the X-Men.
Yeah, Joker. That's the real MVP.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah, he the real MVP. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. Go ahead, man.
That man is pissed because Joel Embiid got the MVP, and he's gonna show y'all why he should have got the MVP. He's gonna show niggas why, and they gonna understand that they should have gave that man the MVP.
Yep. Him and Jamal Murray. That's the new Batman and Robin.
That's right. Now that's the new
Man, I got
Joker. That's the new Joker and Harlequin.
Yeah, nah. I got them. I got them more like Batman and Superman. Them niggas is dope together.
Yep.
Yo, the Joker he wasn't playing with the Lakers, and he's not playing with the Heat. I'm telling you. Look at this 80 what to 60 what? Come on, stop it.
Just give him the
Yeah,
trophies now.
yeah. You might as well just give it to him because they're gonna get swept. The Heat is not ready for the type of onslaught that Denver is bringing because the Lakers wasn't ready. Y'all see. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Joker's handing out ass whoopings. You can have an ass whooping. You know how Oprah be having shit under the chair at her show? Well, that's how Joker's having ass whippings under the chair. You have an ass whipping. You have an ass whipping. You have an ass whipping. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Damn. He ain't lying though.
My partner got jokes forever, man. Definitely, man. But yo, we about to get out of here, man. We rocked up for over 2 hours already. You know what I mean? I'm tired. You know what I mean? I want to watch the fourth quarter at least. You know what I mean?
Saturday, I got y'all. Last week I had a near-death experience. But Saturday, I got y'all. The topic, when you get the clubhouse, that's will be the topic. But it's on me. I got it Saturday. I got 11:30 with fair and square.
Yeah, definitely, man. We love you guys. I appreciate you. Saturday will be on Clubhouse, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right?
Alright.
All right, family. 100.
All right,
All right,
y'all. Y'all
love
be safe.
y'all. Y'all have
All
a
right.
good one.
All right.